There are cars that take you places, and then there are machines that take hold of something within you. The 2026 Lexus LX 800 belongs firmly to that second category. Music, the first time I saw it, cloaked in a matte black so deep it seemed to devour light. I didn't feel like I was looking at an SUV at all. Music, it felt like I was staring into something alive. A shadow forged into music sculpture, a silent predator crouched under tension. It wasn't music loud. It was confident enough to whisper, "I don't need to prove anything." In a world where luxury shouts with chrome and drama, the LX 800 is the opposite. Low-voiced authority. There is almost a spiritual dimension to its restraint, to the way it refuses to perform for attention. Lexus didn't design this vehicle to entertain. They designed it to command the room simply by standing still. The proportions are mathematically perfect. Wide stance, long hood, a roof line that suggests power rather than mass. It wears its matte finish like armor, absorbing reflections, music, and in that restrained darkness, it finds its character. You sense purpose in every inch. Form follows discipline, music not ego. From the side, the silhouette carries unmistakable Lexus DNA, but music, something's different. It feels heavier in presence, more grounded, more primal. The lines are weight-bearing rather than decorative. The spindle grille, once controversial, has music matured. Slimmer, more deliberate, bordered by LED eyes that look less like headlights and more like intention lit up. Each crease, each vent serves a purpose. Air flow through art. It doesn't cut through the air, it parts it. Open the door and the contrast is startling. Outside, the world is sharp and cold. Music inside, serenity breathes. The cabin doesn't glow. It glides around you in soft luminescence. Lexus has always defined craftsmanship, but this feels like culmination. Leather so smooth, it almost behaves like fabric. Carbon accents that shimmer softly under the dim, ambient light. The center blend of fine grain and faint electric ozone tells you before a display ever lights up that this space was designed to calm you first, then impress you later. Music technology hides quietly in plain sight. The twin OLED displays suspended seemingly in midair, hum with perfect brightness, not as spectacle, but as interface. They melt into the dashboard like constellations across a clear sky. Everything feels positioned with watchmaker precision. Even the temperature knobs carry a tactile click that assures you someone obsessed over the way motion feels in the fingertip. It's this monastic attention to detail that separates Lexus from noise. Then you press ignition and the world shifts again. Beneath that sculpted body lives a twin-turbo V8 hybrid generating 720 horsepower. Numbers are easy to quote. What's harder to describe is the sensation. Before music moves, you can feel it. An electric stillness, a hum under the floor that doesn't threaten. It promises music the moment you lean onto the accelerator. The calm turns kinetic. There is no delay, no drama, only motion gathering around you. Deliberate discipline from 0 to 60 in music under 4 seconds. Physics rewritten by composure. The power delivery doesn't explode, it flows. The twin turbos and electric boost merge into a pulse so consistent it feels biological. The hybrid system doesn't exist to save fuel. It exists to music-perfect emotion. Electric torque smooths the aggression, creating a harmony of brutality and grace. It's like having two heartbeats inside one body. Music, one mechanical, one digital, working together in complete sync. And then the chassis joins the conversation. Adaptive suspension reads the world ahead with radar and camera and microsecond calculation. Music roads stop being surfaces. They become sentences. The car translates for you. At speed, it's liquid. In comfort mode, the ride suspends everything but gravity. Flick to sport, music and the entire attitude pivots. Mass shifts, dampers tighten, steering weights itself like truth in your hands. On mountain curves, it manages an agility that mocks size. Off-road, it morphs into an animal. Sand, rain, rock. The system predicts rather than reacts. It doesn't adjust to terrain. It conquers it politely. Inside, silence isn't emptiness. It's a form of design. Lexus engineers trafficked in frequencies and vibrations until they erased every intrusive note. What remains is curated sound, a faint hum, The rhythm of tires translated into vibrations so subtle, it might, as well music, be heartbeat. It's a silence that doesn't isolate, it centers. Driving becomes meditation in motion. The steering feels human, not light, not heavy, just honest. Music, each input reads as acknowledgement, not automation. Brakes whisper to your will instead of interrupting it. The lighting in the cabin shifts according to mood. Cool whites when you cruise, deep crimson in sport, faint blue in eco. At night, that interior becomes a lens through which the city gleams past in balletic slow motion. You're not driving through a skyline. You're gliding inside it, detached but connected. There is a subtle transformation that happens somewhere between motion and stillness. You become untouchable, not from arrogance but from equilibrium. The world loses urgency. The LX 800 isn't about chasing speed or validation. It's about stillness that moves, the kind of quiet that makes even chaos pause out of respect. Lexus didn't build this SUV to fight the Bentleys, Rolls Royces, or Maybach. Music, it exists beyond rivalry. This is what happens when a brand decides that restraint can be the ultimate show of strength. It doesn't need music, neon, or noise. It carries its confidence in silence. The LX 800 doesn't scream to be noticed. And yet, everything around it notices music, because real luxury isn't demonstration, it's discipline. Step out and you realize it follows you. You turn back for one last look, catching the matte finish, catching light like velvet turning to metal. Sometimes it feels soft, almost warm. Sometimes it looks lethal. It's never the same twice. The lines linger in your mind the way great design does. The kind that transcends steel and paint and becomes memory. 2026 Lexus LX 800 isn't a new chapter for Lexus. Music, it's a manifesto, proof that innovation can still carry emotion, but silence can still be the loudest statement a music brand can make. In a culture desperate for spectacle, this SUV reminds us that true power doesn't shout, it commands. And when the door closes with that reassuring, solid echo, the rest of the universe fades. What's left is calm, precision, presence, not a car. A sanctuary built to move you, music, and to move within you.